Dr. Beall, welcome to Kansas City. So good to have you here.
Pleasure to be here.
Yeah, at the corporate headquarters. Fellow Midwesterner here in Oklahoma City and Kansas City.
Indeed.
So good to have you here. Well, we just spent a good portion of a half a day talking about research and development, talking about engineering. We had some of our engineers in the room kind of going over some of their processes. I'd like to ask you the importance of those kind of conversations for a medical device company. So you've been a part of a lot of those conversations. Why is that so important?
So I would say it's essential. I wouldn't even describe it as important. I think it's essential. So you want to have something that is useful for the patient and the patient application. So I've seen numerous examples of some through tried and true a long-term career of developing medical device companies developing something, and it may be over or under-engineered, it may not hit the mark. And I think the importance of having experts work directly with engineers and medical device companies to develop a product that works for the specific purpose, there's no getting around that. That's absolutely essential. That's in the combination. So I can say I would like this, and it may not be possible from an engineering standpoint. The engineer would come back and say, well, look at this great device. And that's nice, it looks nice, and it works well, but not for the purpose that we need it for. And so the concept of getting people in the same room and talking about, so here's what problem specifically we're trying to solve. And so here's the goal that we're trying to accomplish. And what do you think? How do we decide how we do that? And there's no other substitute for that other than this, other than being here in the room discussing the goals, not only the current, what we're doing now, but what we talked about today. The problems that we need to solve in the future. So here's our point B, and we're now at point A. Let's take the shortest pathway to accomplish our goal and to figure out so everybody knows what the goals are. And we can agree, we can disagree, we can problem solve, we can plan, but you have to have the very best people, the very best minds, and you have to get together and do something like communicate, right? And it's all of this is just whether it's industry, business, medical device, medicine, it's all personal relationship driven.
I love that. And I love how you're thinking long term too. We're thinking, here's the problems that we need to solve today, but how is that going to affect the space long term? And I love that that's your mindset. And you said one thing in the room earlier I want to give you credit for. You said my 3 priorities are what? What did you say?
Patient outcome, patient outcome, patient outcome.
Yeah. So that drives the conversation we had today, right? Yeah, absolutely.
That's at the end of the day, that's what we're all here for.
Very good. Thanks for coming to Kansas City.
It's my pleasure.
Great seeing you, Dr.
Thanks
Beall.
for having
Thank you.
me.
Yeah.